everyone, I'm Cymatics, and we are back with Blueprints. So I've actually played quite a bit of this on stream. If you would like to check those out, I guess that would be amazing. But for now, I'm gonna play it on video as well. Lots of stuff has happened since our last video, so I'll go ahead and show you some of those things. It'll be quite interesting. First thing, we actually don't... Oh, well, actually, first thing is we have 70 steps instead of 50. Because we managed to unlock the apple orchard, which is off in that direction next to my tent. But there's one other thing that I managed to unlock while not recording a video, per se. It's this area right down here. I get an extra room that's completely disconnected from the house. Why? I don't know. But it's here, and I would like to use some of these things. Root cellar, rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. That could be fun. Hovel, special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of diamonds. I have a feeling that that's actually pretty good, but I don't know exactly if I want to be doing that. And then items for trade. I actually haven't gone to the trading post, so I will enter, even though I'm pretty sure it won't do anything for me. What? Oh, do I have to get a yellow square in each corner? Huh! Is that it? Did I do it? Huh? Ah! What is this? You have been rewarded an allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently raised by 2! Wild! I managed to do the puzzle! Dynamite! A little too dangerous to pick up. Well, what if I picked it up with a pan? Would that be any useful? You have no items to trade. Well, shoot. I know I have no items to trade, but I thought it would be cool to check out the room, and apparently, I have a better allowance now that I have done this. I have no idea how I'm gonna get back to this spot, but I can do stuff back here now. But anyway, we should probably head into this mansion now. So I've learned a couple of things. One of the most notable things that I've learned is I'm actually not completely sure. Oh, shoot. Well, I guess I can take a hallway. I'm not exactly sure I can enter the antechamber right now. We'll take the den. Perfect. This has a gem in it. Don't mind if I do. Gems are going to be very important for me. Drawing room wouldn't be bad. Yeah. I guess I could also take the check, or the coat check. Yeah, we'll actually take the coat check, because this gives me an item that I might be able to trade later. We're gonna retrieve the item. We got an electromagnet, which should just zap any items in rooms to my location. You are more likely to draw mechanical rooms while drafting. Automatically collects gold and keys when entering a room. Yeah, so that'll be good. At least I think. What is this? I could take a secret passageway, or I could take the laboratory. I'm actually going to take the laboratory. And the reasoning for that is so I can do some funny things in here. I'm pretty sure I need the boiler room for this. Yeah, I do need the boiler room for this puzzle, but that doesn't matter too much right now. We are going to experiment setup. Continue. Each time you find trash while digging, okay, for each bedroom you drafted after your second, or immediately, lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. Wow, that's a lot of money. A letter will be delivered to the mail, or add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. Okay, hear me out. Aquariums are rooms that cost 1 gem, right? But they also count as every single room type in the house, including bedrooms. So if I don't know, were to activate an aquarium, it would add 3 more aquariums to my draft pool. So when I get another aquarium, it adds more aquariums to my draft pool, and so on and so forth. We are going to do this because I think it is hilarious. We are going to attempt to be the most water-having place ever. Sure. The hallway, I still have a room in, and there is, in fact, a trunk in here. I'll take the closet. Yeah. And that'll give me a coin purse, which I believe gives me more money. Yep. And a room reroll. Not bad. Muffin Man. We'll head into the Nook. I believe the library actually goes the wrong way. We'll take the spare room. I do kind of wish that I could take the library, but I keep stupidly not doing the things that allow me to get to boiler room. Unfortunately, I can't take it, but it would be awesome if I could. We're actually going to take the parlor because this solves, or if I'm smart, I might be able to solve my no gems. The gems are in another box. Cool. The truth is on another box. Cool. The words another box are on another box. They're on all of the boxes, so this is true. This is a true statement. Nothing can take that away from us. This box is true, so this box has to be true. So it's in this one because this one would be lying. If the gems aren't in this box, then it is in this box. There we go. I am amazing. Now what's through here? A courtyard! Love that. I will gladly take the courtyard. Is that a metal detector? I think it is a metal detector, but I don't remember what the metal detector does. Greater chance of finding keys and gold. Well, that is so lovely. We're gonna go down here, because I feel more comfortable going down here right now. Workshop, sure. We have already a couple of items that we can tinker with, possibly. Ooh, garage would be great, but it would cut off everything. So instead, we will take the chapel, so we don't remove access to the entirety of the building. We'll go into the workshop, which should have an item. Sledgehammer. That actually will help quite a bit, now that I'm thinking of it. Sledgehammer, metal detector, I can't mix anything. That's unfortunate, but I can go ahead and check what this last room is. Utility closet. Don't mind if I do. Apparently there's a coin in here. We're gonna turn the garage on, gymnasium off, and keep, and I guess cycle the power on the dark room. The reason I'm turning the power off in the gymnasium is the gymnasium has a nasty effect. Ooh. The true box does not always contain the prize. Yeah, I actually know that. What was I saying? Oh, right. The gymnasium has an effect that says if you step into that room, you lose 2 steps. However, if you turn the power off in that room, that actually doesn't apply. We'll use a key over here. Why not? Boiler room? The boiler room actually just works really well here. So we will take the boiler room. And over here, we will absolutely be using a key for the West Wing Hall. Just to keep my options open. There was a coin in here. That's so wild and wacky. Anything over here? Security would not be bad. Yeah, we'll actually take security because it, again, keeps my options pretty open. That door is locked, however. Okay. Hello! Is there anything that I have missed in here? View estate inventory. There is, in fact, a trunk in here, but the trunk is backwards. Oh, I thought... Ah, and I actually got a new room called the Dovecote. And this will allow me to rotate floor plans entirely. And I kind of love it. So I guess we'll take the Dovecote and actually see what's in here. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, it's amazing. What is this? Oh, hi. Dear Mother, if you are reading this, that means Junie made it home safely. I imagine he's going to be quite tired after such a long flight. So make sure he gets some treats and rest. School is going well, though I do miss you terribly. Unfortunately, even though the dean gave me permission to keep my birds here on campus, I'm afraid it's getting a bit too cold for them as the semester marches on. So I've made the decision to send them all home before the winter months arrive. All that to say, expect some more letters soon. Dotingly, Mary. Dearest Mother, this should be the 5th letter you've received from this month, though I know statistically it is very unlikely that every single member of my flock has found their way home. And please, please don't tell me if they didn't arrive. It's going to be hard enough now that I am truly on my own. In other news, my classes have been engaging, and I am slowly making friends, so please ignore the dramatic despair of my previous letter. Things are indeed looking brighter, but I still maintain that 3 years is too long a time to be away from home. Mary. Herbert, thank you so much for your gift of the wedding doves, whom I, of course, recognized immediately. And yes, I got the hint, so here's your letter. I know it's long, long overdue. The Mahu, suits me, I think. Not that I didn't love Mount Holly, of course, but after years of being confined in a tiny dormitory, the small place Daniel and I have picked out in Reddington feels more like a stately manor. Once we finished unpacking and setting everything up, I'll insist on you making an exception to your reclusive lifestyle to come share a meal and admire our somewhat less impressive, but much more personal view of the town. Thanks again for the card, Mary. We are returning east and should arrive on Tuesday. If coast is not clear, lower the SD to warn us. I don't know what that means. So this probably means a lot of something, but I don't know what any of it actually does mean. Key? I do have to use a key in order to go through here, which is unfortunate, but I would actually like to go into the boiler room to possibly power something. What if I switch this? Ah! All power is actually coming in now. Ooh! Oh, that's so cool. So that door is now closed, but it doesn't really matter. What actually matters is I need to go back to the laboratory. I can also check what's in here by using the sledgehammer. General items, things that you would possibly want to get. That is great. Can I do something? No. Maybe do I have to, force power over to the left? Maybe, because, the frickin' doors would lead to a room to the left that leads to the laboratory? Okay, please tell me that this is gonna work now. It's gonna work! No! Great! Okay. Okay, I have no idea how to power this room. What? Whoa! That looks important. Oh no! Ah! Gosh dang it. Hold on. No! Oh! I feel like I was so close. So there are certain rooms that can be powered, and apparently the security office is maybe one of them. And But I think the thing that actually changed was that I didn't have the full boiler room activated. So I needed to fully activate the boiler room in order to actually power the laboratory. But I didn't realize that. So I just kind of ran around wasting all of my time. Well, today is a new day, so I will do better. Probably. Hopefully. Gosh, I hope so. If I see the hovel again and nothing else I really want to take, I may as well take the hovel. Shelter works. I really like the shelter. Shelter is great. I will now walk into the shelter. This room is amazing because it removes 3 possible red downsides. So, that's great. Time lock safe radiation monitor. Let's check. Come on. Be a little high. Ah, it's just a little under. That's unfortunate. So that's the time lock safe. Day 26. Okay. We're not gonna do anything with this right now, but I can set a time to open this time lock, or this that safe. But I don't know if I have to use in-game time or our time. So I'm just not going to play with it for now, and just revel in the fact that I have a shelter now. What is this? The allowance! That is great. Thank you very much. I will take a den, because I feel like it is smart to have a den. I'll take the gem immediately just in case I find a room that I would like for it. We'll take the reading nook. Sure. Which will give me the library. Which will give me a rare room. Ooh, what is this? Is this a treasure map? It is. Okay, so the treasure map requires a couple of things. I need to not only get to the tile that it specifies, I also have to have a shovel. Which is a lot, but hey, I might be able to do something with it. It's on the 5th left slot. Now let's draft something. The rotunda. Not actually anything I can use. Conference room, though, will work. Please, is there any sort of item in here? No. Okay. Conference room has the effect whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they're placed in this room instead. So, that's good. We'll take the commissary and check what's on sale. We could get gems, salt shaker, a shovel, or what was that? A key? Keys are kind of cool. I'd like to take the West Wing Hall just so I can get a door that goes in this direction. Please go forward. It goes forward. This is perfect. This is perfect. Now, all I need to do is have a room over here, and then I gotta get the money somewhere. And profit. Ha. Treasure map. And a sleeping mask. Sleeping mask. The first time you enter each bedroom with the sleeping mask, gain 5 steps. Treasure map. Perfect. This looks like the spot. Now time to find something to dig with. Yes. I will gladly find something to dig with in a moment. Parlor wouldn't be bad, actually. We'll take the parlor for some additional gems. And an apple, I guess. Why not? Okay, what do we got? The gems are in the only box with a true statement. Okay. One of the other boxes is true. The gems are in the only box with a false statement. Okay. There's a lot to unpack here. The gems are in the only box with a true statement. Sure. I think it lies in this one. Though one of the other boxes is true. I think that that is true. Which means that the gems are in the only box with a false statement. I think that this is the only false statement. It is. Oh, gosh. Archives, drawing room. Drawing room never hurts. Ooh, actually, no. Archives. This effect is completely negated because of the shelter, which is awesome. And I got a metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and whatnot. Unfortunately, I need a key card in order to go back there. And that door is locked. And let me guess, also locked? No! Kind of wild, man. I'm gonna actually take the weight room because it prevents me from losing all of those steps. And there's a coin in here. Or, that's a lever. And a coin just, like, lying around. Don't mind if I do. Locked? Thought so. Locked? Thought so. I should be able to walk over here. Yeah, I'll walk back to the beginning, buy a shovel, go back to the bedroom, and see how things go from there. Alright, let's take this room. Pantry? No. Coat check-in wouldn't be bad, though. We'll take the closet instead, though. Which will give me 2 items. An ivory dice for, frickin' re-rolling, and a compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Don't mind if I do. Perfect. And this way. Hallway. Also very good. Has a trunk, but I don't have any keys. Pantry. No, but I did get a billiards room. Ooh, but the maid's chamber. I'll actually take the maid's chamber. This is the last red room that I can negate, but this also counts as a bedroom, as I found out on stream. I could take a corridor, or I could take the storeroom. I'll actually take the storeroom. I'll take the storeroom. This gets me a key, guaranteed, and gets me 2 gems. I almost have enough to buy the frickin' shovel, so I can't wait for that. Pantry! Pantry, pantry, pantry. I know that it looks bad. I know my situation looks a little dire, but I have 8 coins. I don't really care exactly if I get too far, as long as I can figure out what the heck is going on in that map area. Alright, head over here. Take some shovel. Gladly do that. And walk into the bedroom. Ha! Here we are. This looks like the spot. I got a shovel. Yes? Time to start digging! Okay, what sorts of amazing treasure can we find here? I guess I'm going down now. I've never actually done anything with this, so the fact that I'm able to do this here is amazing. Hello? What? Baron Bafflers. April 6th by Herbert S. Sinclair. Directions. Each clue is a hint for 2 different words. The word below, the long word, and a second smaller word found within that word, the small word. Each letter in the small word will be included in the next clue's long word. What? Lastly, The first letter of each small word forms this week's solution. Okay. And is there something else down here? No. Okay, then in that case I should probably solve this. I just... spell check. A group of, composed of members that have similar characteristics, like friends. No, but I-end doesn't make a word. Alright, kept behind locked doors. Secret? No. It's not rooms. It's not doors. Okay. Can affect one greatly when made by someone with strong spirit. What? Makes the validity of a statement clear. On a certain scale, this is very hot. Well, I don't think it's Celsius. Kelvin, maybe. Is Vin a word? It is. Okay, so it could be Kelvin. Each letter in the small word will be included in the next clue's long word. Okay, so it cannot be Kelvin. Okay, I'm gonna have to think on this because I have no idea right now. So for now, I'm just going to run along and unlock some more doors. Unlocks this. Please be something good. It's nothing amazing. We will redraw these. Security, I will take. Ooh, and there's something in here. Please be a key. Ooh, okay. Well, it's just a coin. It's a coin. View estate inventory. Why not? There are 2 trunks, 1 lucky rabbit's foot. Okay. Well, I guess I've missed a lucky rabbit's foot. But I have no idea where it would be sitting because I've been running around the house so much. Okay, maybe this... Okay, I guess this door is not locked, which is awesome. We will take the dining room, which will open this door from over here, which was locked. That door is locked, however. All I need is 1 more key, however, and I should be able to break in. Courtyard seems pretty good. It gives me access. Ooh, and a freaking sledgehammer? Sledgehammer would allow me to break through the freaking, what are they called? The trunks. So that could be great. Nothing of interest was here. Cool. But the rubble was interesting. Alright. Please. I guess I could go left. Yeah, actually, I do need to go left so I can get into the foundation. Yeah, let's head through here. Foundation is right over there. Anything up here? No, apparently not. Foundation. There are a couple of digging spots that I know are in here pretty much always. I got a turnip for extra movement. And shovel. I got a key. That is amazing. I know what room I want to unlock, though. Observatory, easily going in here and checking out what constellations there are. Southern Cross. Rooms with 4 doors are more common. And Diamondus Major, or Major. I gain 5 frickin' gems. That sounds amazing. Well, these rooms are not great for me. So I will take the Great Hall. I guess I probably should have taken the passageway. But I will take the Great Hall instead. And now go back up to the... I guess I could go... No, I don't want to go back to the dining room. Maybe I want to go back to the dining room? Yes, I do. But I also don't. View estate inventory. An upgrade disc. That's new. So an upgrade disc is in one of these rooms. But I don't know which room it is. Is it in this one? I doubt it. Because I've been in the chapel a lot. And I think I would have noticed a frickin' thing that would allow me to upgrade my stuff. I don't think it's in here. Which means it's gotta be in the Great Hall. Okay, not over here. Not over here. Not over here. It's behind one of these two doors. Do I have a sledgehammer? I do. We're gonna unlock this door. Please. It's not on this one. Going back. I have a hallway? Yes. I'm going to head back and sledgehammer my way through some of these trunks. And I guess while I'm looking, I can also see if I can find a Lucky's rabbit's foot, because apparently that exists too. Okay, there's one in the den, which I will gladly take. I'm pretty sure that... Ah, that is very nice. It's actually a silver key, a special key. Which means I'll be able to do something really cool. Please? What is in here? Ivory dice and coins. Well, I did get a die. Or a key. Which is what I was looking for. So I can run in here. Use the special key, the silver key, which guarantees multiple doors. I will take the drawing room. Walk into the drawing room. Oh, apparently there is something here. There is something... So 2 coins! That's awesome. This door will be locked. However, you know what's not locked anymore? This delicacy. We have lemon glazed salmon. Charbroiled Cajun spiced salmon, lemon butter sauce, served over spinach leaf. Plus an additional 10 if you have an aquarium. I actually do not, so I will just have dinner. Don't mind if I do. That gives me plenty of steps. Please don't be locked. It was. Okay, I'm actually just gonna call it a day then. And I guess that will actually be the end of the episode. So thank you everyone so much for watching. If you like what you saw, hit the like button, subscribe button, and leave a comment down below. I am trying really hard to solve some of these puzzles. However, sometimes you answer one question and then 2 other questions just kind of happen. If you would like to play this game for yourself, I'll leave a link to it in the description down below. Again, thanks for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next episode. So goodbye!